Hey guys, I'm here today and I'm excited to try chili recipe. I'm a part of and a lot of you probably are as well, the Big Green Egg Barbecuers group on Facebook. And for the last 2 weeks or more, I've been seeing multiple posts about this chili. And I want to give a shout out to Mike Parker. I think it's his recipe and he got it originally from someone else. Could not find his name, so sorry I'm not giving him credit right now, but Mike Parker's name is the one that comes up on the Big Green Egg Barbecuers Facebook page mostly, and it looks interesting. You roast you smoke the meat on top of the chili. It drips into the chili, and then you put the meat in the chili and let it simmer. It just sounded delicious. So I'm actually going to follow the recipe pretty much the way they set it out, see how that comes out, and next time, because I'm sure I'll be doing it again, I can adjust it for my personal taste or what have you. But I'm excited about it, man. I've never made chili. Definitely never made it on the green egg. So like I said, I'm always looking for something different to do on the egg because it is, just a wonderful, Kamado oven, Kamado grill. So anyway, gonna get started here. Hope to show you the process. I'm sure you haven't seen anything like this unless you were on that page. Never seen chili made this way. Looking forward to how my family likes it, how I like it, and ultimately how you guys like it if you've never seen it before. Want to try it here for this cold winter season. Kind of a weird day to do it. I just got back from out of town, and Atlanta's actually pretty warm right now, to be honest. So, but good chili is good chili. It doesn't have to be cold. So we'll see how it goes, and I'll see you at the end. Hope it works out. All right, so here are the ingredients for our chili. I got the 75-25 ground beef simply because, for chili, you want to have a little flavor. Fat equals flavor, so I got the more fatty of the beef. We got some green onion, a whole red onion, yellow pepper, orange pepper, red pepper, and I'm adding poblano. The recipe says to add any peppers that you like. We like spice around here, so I got the hot Rotel tomatoes here. The recipe calls for 5 different beans. So I got red bean, navy bean, chili bean, kidney bean, and great northern bean. These may be the same, but hey, they had a different name, whatever. And also 1 can of green enchilada sauce. And the original recipe also calls for 3 different chili seasonings. The idea being that one of these equals 1 pound of beef. However, I saw something that looked interesting. It said brown bag, blue ribbon winner. So I said, I'm gonna try that one. But that does 2 pounds of beef. So I think I'm gonna do this 1 bag and then 1 bag of the original McCormick. And I'm going to be smoking the beef and the chili with apple. I'm using chips today simply because I don't want a lot of smoke. So I'm gonna get these soaking, put it in the little grate that you put these things in to let the smoke come out. And there you have it, man. That's everything that's gonna go in this chili. I'm gonna let it simmer for 2 hours. And also, we will be adding some bacon. I don't have that out, but we will be adding some bacon, about a ½ pound of bacon. We're gonna chop it up real fine and put it in with the beef as well. So we're gonna do 2½ pounds. This is 3 pounds, 3.37 pounds. I'm gonna use 2½ pounds of this, and then all the other ingredients. But that's it, and hope to have some good stuff here shortly. Here I am outside, and what I'm doing here, I'll show you, is doing a test fit of what I'm going to do today. So what the recipe doesn't tell you, they say to put this on the place setter, your Dutch oven right on the place setter. The problem with that is if it's right on the place setter, you're going to get a charred bottom, just because it's sitting right on the heat. So by creating this space, and just kind of show you my setup here, I'm going to create the space with, and this is just it goes under the electric ovens or the electric burner units. I'm going to place that here. I'm going to put my Dutch oven on that to create the space, and you can use anything to create the space. That's up to you. But that was convenient for me. I actually bought that for this purpose. And then we're gonna, have the chili and everything in here just so you can visualize that. And we're going to set this on top. And what I'm realizing now is I don't really need the ring. So So we're going to take that out of the way. But we're going to set the grate on top of the chili. We're going to set the beef here, and it's going to do its thing. So just doing a test fit, that's important if you want to do this recipe, and I'll explain more later. So these are our peppers, and all the ingredients prepped and chopped, ready to go on the grill, or actually put in the Dutch oven. So we have a yellow, orange, and red bell peppers, kind of your sweeter flavors. And then we have the poblano, green onions. With the red onion, I did not use a whole onion. I looked at the ratio of what I had. I did not think I needed any more red onion than that. The red onion that I had was pretty large, so I just used my eye to say, okay, that's enough red onion. I'm also adding, my aunt grew these in her own garden, 2 jalapenos with the seeds. I do want a little more heat. And I'm also adding 3 cloves of garlic. I chopped that up, just because, you know, garlic goes with everything, especially some chili. I didn't see that in the original recipe, but I definitely wanted some garlic flavor in there, so I'm going to use that. So here you have a red beans, kidney beans, great northern beans, chili beans, navy beans, rotel, hot tomatoes, again if you like spice, green enchilada sauce, your blue ribbon winter brown bag chili mix, and chili mix from McCormick. Again, that's for 2 pounds of meat, that's for 1 pound, so that should be fine on 2.5 pounds. And that's it, everybody. That's all the prepped ingredients. That's what's going to be the base, and up under the 2.5 pounds of meat, and it's going to drip down into all these flavors, and should be some good stuff. But wanted to show you how the prepped ingredients look. So here's our ground beef. We're going to take about a 1/2 pound, put probably a little less than 1/2 pound of that bacon, chop it up, place it in here. So after adding the bacon to the beef, I'm going to take half of my McCormick chili seasoning and add to the mixture. And we're also going to take half of the brown bag, which actually was a plastic bag, and add that to the mixture as well. And last but not least, we got to mix that all together. Just get it all mixed in and be ready for the next phase, which is, and here we have our seasoned 2.5 pounds of ground beef with bacon. That fat is part bacon, part fat from the beef. But yeah, this is the ball of meat that will sit on top of the chili as it's cooking. All this is going to run down into the chili and should give us some delicious flavor, as well as get some smoke from the apple wood. But that's our ball. Guys, it's getting kind of dark, so hopefully you can see this. Here's our setup, like I showed you before. We got all the ingredients here. Got the beef on top. It's going to drip right into the chili directly. And we're going to see how this looks. After 2 hours, we're going to get this to a internal temperature of 160. And once that happens, we're going to crumble this up, put it in the chili, let it simmer for another 30 minutes. And we're ready to go. I'm a little concerned about how much room I have in there, but hopefully some of that will cook out as it gets hot. But it's looking good. Alright guys, here we are, settled in at about 250. Probably about 45 minutes in. Just want to give a quick peek here, especially before I run out of daylight. Oh man. Oh, that looks good. What do you say to that? That looks delicious. Wow. Alright guys, here we are. It's kind of dark, so I'm putting some light on it, but here we are sitting at the 160 mark, so I'm getting ready to, you can see that there. Look at all the goodness that's down in there. So I'm going to get ready to take this off and do the crumble and drop it back in there. crisp Atlanta morning. Like I said, I complained about the weather yesterday being a little warm. It is downright cold this morning. I don't know, 40 degrees plus. But anyway, the chili, man, goodness, that was some good stuff. I want to give Mike Parker another shout out, and I did find the gentleman's name who was responsible, I guess, for this recipe, Johnny Barnes. So I want to give these two guys a good shout out. The Big Green Egg Barbecuers group on Facebook, there's probably 20,000 people on there, and this has been the topic of discussion for the last, like I said, 2-3 weeks. And it's rightfully so. It's just good. I mean, the applewood, you don't usually use that for beef, but it was just enough for this, the big loaf of beef that we put on here. I smoked it to 160. You see how I put it into the chili there. Even my, soon-to-be 13-year-old daughter liked it. My wife liked it. She's a big chili connoisseur. I was kind of worried about her and with the smokiness and things of that nature. She loved it. This isn't a replacement for your traditional chili, but it's good, man. I just don't know how else to say it. Definitely try it out. It was straightforward, not a hard recipe to do. Like I said, I kept about a temperature of 250, 275. Got 300 a few times, but I kept it around 275. And total cook time, I think, was about 3 hours. 2 hours before 2 hours plus before I took the meat off and crumbled it, and probably another 45 minutes simmering. And yeah, man, we just got down to it. It's chili, you know what I mean? Not too complicated, but this is a recipe to try. If it's cold, it's that time of year, try this recipe. You will not be disappointed. Follow it this way. Add chorizo to the beef if you want. You can make, you can play with it how you want. I kind of like it as it is. I don't think I'm going to do too much different than what I did here. It was good, man. So, conclusion is try it. I have no more to say. Hope you guys liked it. Give me any questions or comments down below, and see you guys next cook.